Namaste everyone. Welcome to the Festival of Bharat. My name is Sharan Sethi, your host. Today we are joined by somebody very special. She's a very popular travel vlogger based in Bengaluru who is the host of The Guiding Factor. Her videos are watched by thousands of people, and what is more special about her is that she found her connect to Dharma through her travel. To share such experiences, we are joined by Himanshi Warma ji. Himanshi, thank you so much for joining us. Namaste.
Thank you so much for having me on board, Sharon. I first of all want to thank all of you. It's a great honor to be here and to be a part of this discussion today. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I am very happy to be here.
We are very happy to host you as well, Himanshi. If I may proceed with my first question, we are living through a pandemic. You recently got engaged and you travel a lot. So
Yes.
I just hope that you're keeping safe. How are you?
I'm keeping safe. We hosted a wedding 1 month back, and we hosted this wedding following the pandemic rules and everything. So, happily, no damage was done to anybody. And
Right.
yeah, our family is safe. We're trying to take all possible precautions, keeping everybody safe and being safe.
Right. Hearty congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Himanshi, may I proceed with my first question?
Please go ahead.
While we were talking, and obviously I have watched all of your travel vlogs, what is so special about you is that you connect your traveling with dharma and culture. And you have traveled to extensive places, cultural places, and places of heritage in South India. So, how has this experience been, and what has it taught you?
Right. So I had an opportunity to join TGF, the Guiding Factor. That's the name of the channel that Sharon is referring to. I had an opportunity to be a part of this when I was very young. I was just in my first year of degree. And in my first video, where I was giving an audition to them, we thought of doing this mock video. All right. And around that time of the year, there was this very famous fair in Bangalore, which was being conducted, called as Kadle Kai per se. It's a groundnut fair in Bangalore. Traditionally, it happens every year where farmers bring their first harvest and they offer it to Lord Ganpati and Lord Nandi. So when I was in my school, our teachers would take there every year. I mean, our teachers would take us there every year. We'd go there with our friends, we'd go there with our families, and we'd just go there for the sake of enjoyment, for food, for entertainment, for shopping, for all of these reasons. But when I became a part of TGF and we did this, when we did a lot of research about why this happens, it was backed by so much culture that was so deep, and it spoken volumes about the kind of humans that Indians have been. So humble, uh, you know. They believed that when it was raining very heavily and all of that, Nandi was the one who saved their harvest. And since then, they have been offering their first harvest to Lord Nandi and Ganapati.
Right.
Speaks in volumes about how Indians have upheld the feeling of gratitude, thankfulness. They come here every day thanking the Lord, and believing that if they offer the first harvest to the Lord, the rest of the year's harvest will come out very well. So that kind of
Right.
cultural background really intrigued me, and that's when we started off good. We explored a lot of places in Bangalore. We explored a lot of food joints in Bangalore, a lot of authentic recipes. Some places in Bangalore also follow these authentic recipes. In different parts of India, South Indian food is available in all parts of India, right? But there are some special places in Bangalore that follow the authentic recipe. We had the opportunity to go taste. We had the opportunity to go visit different temples of Bangalore, the kind of culture that Bangalore has emerged out of. We did that. We had the opportunity to speak to different people. It was a lot of fun. We slowly started traveling out of Bangalore when we started covering enough in Bangalore. we started traveling out. So we thought we'll do a trip in Mysore, since Mysore has a very rich cultural heritage, right? Mysore is famous for its Dasara festival, and until very recently, the king ruling was existing in Mysore and all of that. So we plan to explore the entire belt, starting from Ramnagar, where we visited the cocoon factory. It was very beautiful, the silk city of India, where most of the silk is produced. It's Ramnagar in entire India. I mean, not a lot of people who live in Bangalore know this, that right next to them, there's such a big place where the entire India's biggest silk market exists. Even I myself got to know about it when I was traveling. So moving ahead, there was Channapatna. Channapatna is the land of toys. So back in the day, we did not have a lot of plastic toys. Mothers would give their children some homemade wooden toys to play with, and that culture is still there in Channapatna. They
Right.
export in huge volumes to different countries and to Western countries as well. And then going ahead on the same path is Srirangapatna, where there's this beautiful bird sanctuary. Srirangapatna is famous for its bird sanctuary, where about 170 different species of bird fly to. There are crocodiles in the lake around. People take you, there are guides who take you on boating, and they show you different species of bird. And if you see our video, we're also mocking people there that, oh, so these are the species who get to come to India without visas. It was a lot of fun and also very intriguing. It made us more curious about the kind of place that we live in. Before that, I didn't know that so much existed around me. We'd just read about this nice Eiffel Tower in Paris and London. We'd want to go to Europe, we'd want to go to Greece. But when you travel around, the kind of places that you discover, also it has an emotional bondage because it's right around you. People speak local languages, they're all your people, you eat your food there. So there's just something very different about going and exploring places that are in your state and your country. So that was fun. And then when we got to Mysore and we saw beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I personally am a very big fan of Mysore. I love Mysore. The Mysore Palace, and then the kind of lighting it has to it in the evenings. It was beautiful. It was extremely beautiful. The food of the people of Mysuru. It's just fab. And after that, we also had an opportunity to travel to places like Coimbatore. So Coimbatore is a place in Tamil Nadu, and we were just covering places around, I think Tamil Nadu is this one state in South India that still has a lot of Indian temples alive. Right? The entire North India was destructed when Mughals invaded. But if you really want to experience the real essence of South Indian temples, you have to come to South India. And in South India, I think Tamil Nadu has a lot of it. We also visited Isha, Sadhguru's. It was very nice. We spent a day there, and we spoke to a lot of volunteers there who helped us meditate. And I think that's where I think that's where I picked up Dharma from. I started, and that was also a period where Sadhguru was posting a lot of videos about himself online. And we'd see, I mean, I still remember my friends and I would catch up for dinner, but we'd keep seeing his videos and we'd keep tripping like, oh my God, what is he talking? This is so real. We built so much of interest in it that we started reading about it even more, and we started learning about it. Then we started executing all of this in our real life, and our lives have changed for good. My family, my friends. After that, I've visited Isha and Coimbatore and temples around there quite a lot of times. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. I've gotten married now, and I can't wait to take my new family to all of these places.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. धन्यवाद, नमस्कार.